Good day again to everyone. So now we are here back with my channel. So for today's video, we are going to tackle another topic in Calculus 2. With this topic, we are going to tackle the definite integrals. So what is definite integrals? So a definite integrals has start and ends values. In other words, there is an interval between a and b. So the importance of these integrals or definite integrals is can be used to calculate net sine area, which is the area above the x-axis less than the area below the x-axis. Net sine area can be positive, negative, or it can be 0. So the component parts of the definite integral are the integral or the integrand, the variable of integration, and the limits of integration. Now we have A and B, which is called as limits, bounds, or boundaries. So this put at the bottom and top of the S, which is like this. So have you seen the graph? So now, have you seen the graph left side? It is the indefinite integral, which is the new specific value. So the other graph in your right side or in your right hand is definite integral from A to B. From A to B. So here. Then we find the definite integral by calculating the indefinite integral at A and at B, then subtracting. So now we have the example number 1. The definite integral from 0.5 to 1.0 of cos x dx. So now, note here is x must be in radians form. The indefinite integral of cos x dx is equal to sine times x plus c. So we can ignore c for definite integrals as we saw above, and we get the solutions, which is the integral from 0.5 to 1 cos x dx is equal to come up with this. Then the final answer will be 0.362. So we have another example to make an important point. So for this example, the definite integral from 0 to 1 of sine x dx. So for example, here is the integral from 0 to 1 sine x or sine times x dx. So the definite integral is the integral sine x dx is equal to negative cos times x plus c. So since we are going from 0, can we just calculate the integral at x is equal to 1, right? Which is negative cos times 1 is equal to negative 0.540 or 0.540. So what? It is negative, but it looks positive in the graph. So have you seen the graph? Well, we made a mistake because we need to subtract the integral at x is equal to 0. We should assume that it is 0. So let us do it properly, subtracting one from the other. So for the solutions here, the integral from 0 to 1 sine x dx or sine times x dx is equal to negative cos x from 0 to 1. So this problem or with this example, it come up with this answer, which is the 0.460. But we can have negative regions when the curve is below the x-axis. But we can have negative regions when the curve is below the axis. So now we have in the example number 3, the definite integral from 1 to 3 of cos times x dx. So we have the integral from 1 to 3 cos times x dx. So notice that some of it is positive and some negative. The definite integral will work out the net value. Let us do the calculation with these solutions. The integral from 1 to 3 of cos times x dx is equal to sine times x from 1 to 3. So then, when you follow the solution, it will come up with the answer of negative 0.700. So there is more negative than positive, right? With a net result of negative 0.700. So we have this important thing to remember. And it is f of x times dx is equal to area above x-axis minus the area below x-axis. So that's it. So I hope you will understand with this topic, which is the definite integrals. Thank you and God bless.